Hey, ¿qué tal YouTube? Aquí de Aniki para otra nueva reacción para el canal y esta vez vamos con el programa especial de la versión 2.2 de ZZZero. Se llama No entres dócilmente a esa buena noche de ZZZero. Vamos a ver qué nos va a ofrecer esta nueva versión. No voy a, o sea, el plan para esta versión es no tirar por ningún personaje. Yo sé que no soy el más indicado porque, bueno, en cuanto a Sid, me encanta su diseño, pero no quiero tirar por ella porque es muy dependiente de la otra chica, que no me gusta para nada. Y aparte no quiero dejar de usar a Ambi. No quiero dejar de usarla porque me gusta mucho. Así que yo creo que voy a tener que pasar de ellas y ya se vienen las idols. Así que ya saben que para mí parece juego disco rayado diciendo esto, pero voy a por las idols. O sea, es lo que hay. Es lo que hay y es lo que quiero. Así que vamos a empezar a ver este programa especial, a ver qué nos ofrece. Les vuelvo a repetir, muchísimas gracias por el apoyo que me dan en los streams. Ha estado fluyendo bastante bien la gente, así que ya saben, me apoyan muchísimo con un simple siguiendo el canal, viendo los streams, dándole me gusta, haciendo un comentario. Ya saben, me apoyan muchísimo, ¿vale? Así que vamos a empezar con este video. Vamos ya. Que por cierto, son 34 minutos, ¿eh?
Seed, you're early. Are you preparing for the interview with Mr. Z? Seed? Over here! Seed, please don't jump out like that.
Me gusta que ZZZero sepa ir directamente al grano. O sea, 34 minutos nada más.
I've been standing behind you for a while now.
Mira, come flores.
You gotta work on your recon skills, Orphe.
¿Esa es su voz en inglés?
I noticed Seed hiding a while ago.
You jumped as much as I did, Magus.
No, I didn't. Also, use proper titles while on duty.
Aunque me gustaría saber qué es lo que pasa con Magas
Captain Magus.
y la otra.
I'm so sorry, I'm running behind schedule. I hope I'm not too late.
Being late on my watch means...
It's okay, Mr. Z. What Captain Magus means is she's glad you made it here safe.
Bro, cómo le quitaron todo el aura a la de los cuernos,
How
Del trailer que
considerate of you,
tenía.
Miss
Se veía
Seed.
muy
I'll be
badass.
right
Ya terminó
there.
a ser
Anna.
terminó siendo una chica
Little Bang Boo having to hurry all the way here. Good thing Mr. Z didn't hear that.
Being round and little
He did hear it.
is great cover for gathering intel. But thanks for the scooter. It was a big help. I didn't realize New Eridu had such a thing.
More compliments, please. I like them.
Then, let's begin.
Esa es la
shall
voz en
we?
inglés,
Dear
Wow.
Proxies, welcome to the ZZZero special program. I'm New Eridu's best intel broker, Mr. Z. The undercurrents of conflict
portada se ve
in
muy
White
chida,
Fate
eso sí.
Peninsula have now surged into massive waves. The Exaltis schemes are also slowly starting to surface. However, the true purpose and mastermind behind it all remain shrouded in fog.
¿Quién es la mente
At a time
maestra?
when various factions are clashing in the shadows, we are in urgent need of a trusted force that can help break through this deadlock. Perhaps Obo Squad is precisely the key we need to resolve this. So let's welcome our guests from Obo Squad, Captain Magus and her squad members Orphe and Seed.
Hello, Proxies. I'm Orphe.
And I'm the captain
Orphe.
of Obo Squad.
Yo pensé que tú ibas a ser la capitana.
I'm
Le
Obo's
quitaron
heavy
todo el aura.
weapons
Que no
specialist,
voy a dejar de quejar de ella, ¿eh?
Awesome. Now, let's review our first bit of exclusive intel.
Warning.
Ojito.
Tampering with the self-defense system is strictly prohibited. Warning.
I have to be stronger.
Warning.
If I just get stronger. Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
Witness.
Bien.
I give you my word.
Es que en serio va a dolerme no tirar por ella, ¿eh? Me gusta mucho ese diseño, pero
Order received. Increasing firepower output.
Here comes the big one. See, Senior, touch him again.
Calibrating position.
damn.
What's that line again? One shot, one kill.
Pum. ¿Quién va a hacer los reruns?
Promised me he'd come back if I got stronger.
I just wanted to go on a journey with her, to prove that the heart is real. You're willing to help me?
O sea, son independientes el robot y ella.
Target the weak spot. Covering fire.
Forget the orders. I didn't form Oval just to dance to someone else's tune.
Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus.
O sea que están juntas desde el nacimiento.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus! Aren't you the one who saved me from despair?
Whoa.
Answer me.
The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me. They can make you.
Bro, están atacando directamente. ¿Cómo es que salieron de las cavidades? The fuck?
Your mission ends here. Seed.
You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
¿Vamos a ver a la maestra acaso? Damn.
Welcome back. In the previous
Bro,
version
de hecho,
story,
se habló muy poco de los proxies,
defeated the Exaltists alongside friends from Yunque Summit and Spook Shack, putting
se
an
vio muy
end
poco de
to
los
Portia
proxies.
Lumex's evil deeds. The situation in Wi-Fi Peninsula remains turbulent, with both covert and overt conflicts between factions within, while outside, we have Miasma sweeping through the hollow. That's when the Defense Force chooses to involve themselves in the chaos. Will this calm the turbulent sea or stir the swelling waves even more? Obo Squad, could you reveal exactly what the Defense Force's goals and
Bro,
plans
es que
are
Sid,
with their
a mí el
excursion
diseño
into
de Sid me
Wi-Fi
encanta,
Peninsula
pero
this time?
The primary
Si acaso,
objective of this
40
operation
tiradas,
is
como
to
siempre.
neutralize the Exalted
Como lo iba a hacer
threat.
con Alice y terminó saliéndome una tirada.
That's about all I remember from the briefing. Orphe,
Oh,
no
Orphe.
need to memorize the mission briefing. Simply get to the mission location and make sure every
Ay, no,
moving
Orphe.
target stops moving. Do
¿Por
you
qué no
care
tuvo
about how
la
many potato chips are in the bag when you eat them?
Your
actitud
explanations
de magas, ¿sabes?
really didn't
Hubiera sido
explain
muy cool.
anything at all. Okay. How about Captain Magus? Is there any more intel you can give us on this Defense Force operation?
Our operation this time is organized by Major General Lorenz, with Colonel Isolde personally leading us into battle.
Uf,
Colonel
Isolde.
Isolde and I are old friends. I didn't think we'd get another chance to fight alongside one another so long after the fall of the old capital. Apart from eliminating the Exaltist remnants, we've
Espera,
also
Magas
gained some special intelligence that makes
conocí a
it seem
Isolde
that the threat
antes de
Wi-Fi
que
Peninsula is facing
estuviera
isn't
junto
as
con
simple as it seems.
Orphe.
But regardless, as a soldier, all those poisoning this city with their evil, or the scum who choose to aid them.
¿Qué rayos? O sea, ¿es una raza lo que es Orphe y Magas o...?
Calm down, Captain Magus. Don't burn down the interview venue. You should save your firepower for our missions, Captain.
Sounds like this mission is more complicated than it appears on the surface. Maybe we'll uncover
Necesito
some
escuchar la
hidden
voz de
truths.
japonés de
Also, I heard this time you'll have a special
Sid,
holo
porque no me
guest
gusta la de inglés.
consultant on board for your operation, the famous proxy Phaethon. I'm curious to see if you all will get along.
I've actually been really looking forward to working with Phaethon. After all, both Soldier 11 and Trigger have nothing but good things to say about them. But I don't think Captain Magus was a fan of them.
Let's just say I do have my doubts about people who operate in the shadows. I hope they have the skill and resolve to keep up with Ogle Squad.
Captain's too strict. The proxy bears the scent of my kind, so I really like him.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
It's a bit hard to describe. Kind of like wandering spirits versus vicious specters. Seed's thought process is as unfathomable as always.
Though this operation appears to be full of danger and mystery, it seems it's helped Obo Squad and Phaethon grow closer. As for what sort of threat the Exaltists pose and who the mastermind is, proxies can play the version 2.2
esa es la
main story.
misión.
Do not go gentle into that good night to find out. Speaking of, this interview's gone on for a while now, but Mr. Siege Sr. hasn't said a thing. I hope I'm not making him uncomfortable with my questions.
Shh.
That's because Seed Senior is sleeping. He's been asleep for a few years now.
I see.
There's so much that needs to be taken care of.
Entonces sí son independientes, lo que es la chica y el robot.
Her biggest trouble is sitting right across you.
I can't understand a single word Miss C just said.
It's her own special version of Bang Boo speech. To be honest, Trigger's the only one who can sometimes decode it. Most of the time, we have no idea what's on Seed's mind. After the situation in Wi-Fi Peninsula settled down, because of what happened with Seed Senior, she built her own Hollow Zero safe house and now shuts herself away all day. And she doesn't tell us anything.
Se encerró.
Seed is an orphan that Seed Senior found in Hollow Zero. Seed Senior has been acting as her guardian all this time. Now that Seed Senior is, let's say, asleep, it's our duty to take care of her and help her uncover the mysteries of her past.
O sea que en esta misión vamos a ver que despierta Seed.
Has been passed on to Captain Magus.
Seed gives me a headache sometimes. I don't even know where to begin. But there is someone who we can trust, who can get on the same wavelength as Seed, and whom she feels close to that might be able to help.
Aha, let me guess. You asked Phaethon.
O sea que lo vamos a despertar.
Well, we welcome all proxies to come and experience the agent story, Flora of the Blooming Valley, in the new version. Uncover the story behind Seed Senior and take a look into Seed's inner world. Meanwhile, there are plenty more stories about Seed waiting to be told outside of the game. So stay tuned to our official social media. Next, let's check out our two Opal Squad members' combat prowess. First up is the S-rank electric attack agent Seed. With the modifications made by this young genius mech engineer, the Seed Senior mech boasts immense firepower capabilities. Seed also excels at coordinating with other attack agents to dominate the battlefield. In combat, Seed selects the attack character with the highest attack stat as her partner, or as she calls it, her Vanguard. When the Vanguard unleashes an EX special attack, Seed enters the Onslaught state, increasing her attack and crit damage. When Seed uses an EX special attack, her Vanguard will enter the Direct Strike state, increasing their attack and crit damage. When both Onslaught and Direct Strike states are active at the same time, Seed and her Vanguard can additionally trigger the Besiege effect. This effect further increases both characters' damage, making their coordinated attacks even more overwhelming. In addition, the energy Seed and her Vanguard spend while fighting on the front lines
potencia al otro
Seed's steel charge. At the same time,
the
damage Seed deals on field also restores energy for her Vanguard and steel charge for herself, strengthening the continuous damage capabilities of the whole squad.
Con Seed o jugarla con Astra, ¿sabes? Aunque si la pones con ella, pues dejas a Astra libre.
Seed prefers to fight with her steel wheels and floating turrets. When encountering a difficult enemy, she'll summon Seed Senior for a deadly counterattack. Then, upon consuming a certain amount of steel charge to charge Seed Senior, he'll execute an additional skill with 2 powerful hits, dealing massive electric damage. With enough energy, press the EX special attack button to have the mech enter flight mode, firing a barrage of missiles at enemies with a charged mech punch as the finishing move. In combat, Seed can act as the main attacker using heavy attacks from her mech and the area firepower from her EX special attack to suppress enemies. When decibels reach maximum, she pilots her mech into the sky and bombards enemies on the ground, dealing high-frequency electric damage while restoring steel charge. Without sufficient decibels, switches swap me in for support, and as they unleash their EX special attack to deal a burst of damage, they'll also replenish steel charge for Seed's next steely punch.
Most of the time, Seed is quite the reliable partner.
Interesante combinación de equipo, ¿eh?
And other times, Seed's even more reliable.
You're not wrong, considering the results you get.
Meanwhile, as Opal Squad's captain, the S-rank fire attack agents Orphe and Magus have even greater coordination in battle.
Orphe, dale el cuerpo a Magus, porfa.
Orphe and Magus will use their special attack to aid them and accumulate bottled heat. With enough energy, they'll use their EX special attack to support teammates while gaining bottled heat. Note that when bottled heat reaches a certain threshold, you can hold EX special attack to have Captain Magus consume bottled heat and fire a continuous laser forward,
Vamos,
which
que
glows even
cualquiera de
more
las dos es buena
powerful
para mi
after a
Ambi, ¿no?
while. While firing the laser, parry enemies
Uy,
directly
parry.
and increase power while becoming
Su
invulnerable.
habilidad es parry.
Defeating the enemy requires the most efficient tactics.
As the captain always says, the longer you wait, the riskier the plan.
When Orphe and Magus hit enemies with skills that consume bottled heat, all squad mates enter the zeroed-in state, gaining an attack boost. When squad mates use aftershocks in the zeroed-in state, the duration of their zeroed-in state is extended.
Okay.
If there are stun or support agents in the squad, zeroed-in also lets agents ignore a portion of enemy defense with their aftershocks.
That's tactical
No está mal.
strategy.
Strike their weakness.
Cualquiera de los dos es buenas para mi código, pero
In combat, first have other squad mates attack the enemy, with Orphe and Magus supporting from the sidelines while building up bottled heat. After getting enough bottled heat, bring Orphe and Magus
mira,
back
aquí
to
sí
the
pusieron
field
la
to
Tiga.
unleash their laser beam, scorching enemies continuously and sending the whole team into zeroed-in state. If you have enough decibels, press ultimate and Orphe and Magus will leap into the air, continuously firing a laser to suppress the enemy while triggering a quick assist. On responding to their summons, their dance with fire will have its duration extended, meaning longer-lasting lasers.
Flames of vengeance burn! 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 Burn everything to the ground!
Calm down, Captain!
It's also worth mentioning that the higher Orphe and Magus'
Qué decepción
initial
este personaje,
energy
la
regen,
verdad.
the more attack provided by Zeroed In.
Captain and I are the best duo after all.
Though my guidance played an important role, I can't deny that Orphe is an outstanding soldier.
In addition, as an exemplary soldier, Ambi is currently undergoing intense confidential
¿Cómo?
training. I have no doubt that Soldier Zero Ambi will soon activate her inner potential, stealing the spotlight and showing off her much improved
Bro,
prowess.
otra.
At the same time, there are also other skilled members.
Bro,
of
bro, 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 bro. Wait. Acabo de decir que iban a sacar otra versión de Ambi.
Squad, honing their talents to deal with the threats.
Y todavía hay más personajes del batallón Óbolos que salir. O sea, yo lo que espero, sinceramente, es una número 11, una Harin más chetada, ¿sabes?
Hidden in the hollows.
Speaking of outstanding soldiers, we have another in
Mercury. Oh.
Mercury.
Little Colby.
Though Mr. Mercury is small and round like Mr. Z, it drives
Ah, es
a
Mercury.
tank into battle to assist us. It can even turn into a missile and blast
Bro,
enemies
van a
to
sacar
bits,
otra Ambi.
dealing fire damage.
¿Y ahora qué hago entonces?
Strategy.
Infantry tank synergy.
¿Qué hago con la Ambi que ya
Well
tengo?
then, Mr. Z, do you have what it takes to become an outstanding soldier yourself?
Actually, compared
¿Qué
to
hago con
being
la
on the
Ambi que ya
front lines,
tengo?
I think
Y
I'm
puedo
better
utilizar
suited as an
un equipo de
intel
puras
officer.
Ambis.
Speaking of
Sería muy
intel,
chido.
the new version will also have
Oh.
a new Bangbu called Excalibur.
Excalibur.
Before attacking, it'll try and pull the
La quiero.
secret sword from
Lo
the
quiero,
stone.
lo quiero.
If it fails, it'll just use the whole thing as a hammer. If it succeeds, it'll draw the sword to
Oh,
slash
puede
enemies.
fallar o puede...
I think it'll be
Qué chido.
easier to pull the sword out if it yells its move names.
It isn't voice activated. It's a legendary sacred sword.
So my method is a no-go? Aww, I was just thinking of names for its moves.
Though, when there's a Rupture character in your squad, Excalibur will have a 100% success rate at pulling the sword from the stone. After all that combat intel, I'm sure our proxies are already looking forward to the new version. Without further ado, let's get into the signal search info. In the first half of 2.2,
Okay, tenemos
proxies
así.
can obtain the agent seed from the exclusive channel Tier Forged Blossoms and the S-rank W-Engine Cordis Germina
Me
from
voy
the
a pensarlo
W-Engine
en tirar
channel
por ella,
Dissonant Sonata. The paddle effect from equipping it suits Miss Seed perfectly.
Proxy, let's wrap this battle quickly so we can go do something more fun.
In the second half, proxies can
No voy a
obtain
tirar
the
por ti.
S-rank agent Orphe and
Por mucho que
Magus
me gusta el
and
diseño,
S-rank
la
W-Engine
cagaron.
Bellicose Blaze from the exclusive channel Wrathborn Duo and the W-Engine channel Dazzling Choir. Let's see how it looks.
If anyone dares to try and start trouble with you, Proxy, they'll have to answer to my 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade lasers.
I'll do my best too, to make sure Magus doesn't burn everything.
In addition, there are also reruns in version 2.2.
A ver, los
In the
reruns.
first half, proxies can obtain S-Rank Agent Trigger and S-Rank W-Engine Spectral Gaze.
Bueno.
Meanwhile, in the second half,
Uf.
S-Rank Agent Evelyn and
Evelyn.
S-Rank W-Engine Heartstring Nocturne will be available. Our other reliable
Voy a
Opal
seguir
Squad member
esperando a otro
Mercury will
personaje
also be joining
de
us this
fuego.
version. Proxies can select and obtain Mercury
Me
as
gusta
the
mucho
Raid Up
Evelyn,
Bangbu
pero
in the
no,
Bangbu
no,
channel.
gracias.
You
No tengo
can
a
contact
Laika.
us through Colby if you need.
Meanwhile, the other A-Rank Bangbu Excalibur can be obtained for free via completing
Excalibur's
event
gratis.
missions. Don't miss out! There are also all new avatars in the new version. Take a look! In addition, proxies can unlock Seed and Orphe and Max's Trust in version 2.2 and invite them to hang out after meeting the requirements.
If you're ever feeling down,
A ver su-
send me a signal. I'll sneak away from training
pantalla,
to
¿cómo
come
se-
find
cómo se ve?
you.
Hey, I'm right here. But if you do have any free time, you can come hang out with Orphe and take her to see the world outside of the military.
If I sneak out, Captain Magus will probably just happen to enter self-diagnostic mode and fall asleep again.
It seems you've all built a solid foundation of trust with Phaethon. And when that trust meets certain requirements,
A ver.
proxies can unlock new dynamic wallpapers. Take a look.
Oh, y el de Sid está muy bonito. Damn. Bro, el de Sid está... Vale la pena, ¿eh? El de Sid vale la pena. Pocos valen la pena, pero este... Uf. Oh, ok. Admito que el de... El de Orphe está muy lindo. Lo admito. Pero, ¿por qué te hicieron, Hugo? ¿Por qué
In
te
addition,
hicieron...?
version 2.2 will also have check-in events, where
linda, no
proxies
sé
can
cómo se dice.
obtain a total
Moe.
of 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons. Remember to log in and claim them.
¿Por qué?
This interview's gone on for so long, it feels like my mouth's smoking.
I'll get you some nitro fuel flavored maintenance oil right away.
Then I'll grab the redemption code for everyone.
Let's shut down for a bit.
Ok, código. Código que ya deberían haber checado ustedes es Oval Squad. Oh, bastante bonito el código y fácil de recordar, ¿eh? Así que vayan a ponerlo y sigamos.
And interesting things are happening around New Eridu.
Oh, I've got one. This year's Combat Bangbu assessment is about to begin.
Combate
I
de
love
Bacmos.
watching all the little Bangbu train.
But it feels awful when you lead Bangbu to failure. Ooh, like going on a roller coaster
Es como
16 times
Pokémon.
after drinking a ton of nitro fuel.
So Miss Seed is the one assisting with the assessments this time then? Don't fret over the low pass rate, because it's time for our proxy to shine. Participate in the version event Band of Brave Bangbu to continue riding your Bangbu coaching legend. In the assessment, proxies
yeah.
need to deploy different types of Bangbu to stop the ethereal assault. Just like last time, each type of
Ese
Bangbu
gusta
has its
ahorita.
own skill and mechanics. Upgrade Bangbu at the right time to further improve their combat prowess.
If they really want to fight on the battlefield,
Bueno, por ahí nos van a dar
your
a
assessment of this level is
Excalibur.
far from enough.
Right. That's why this assessment will be more complex and challenging than ever before. Apart from new maps and enemies, new mechanics
Oh,
like
hay miasma.
bushes and miasma have also been added. As the assessment progresses, new Bangbu and stronger buffs will be unlocked, giving proxies more strategic options.
With the proxy's help, this assessment will be as easy as ketchup on cake. So then, what's the reward for eating the cake?
Right. Helping the defense force locate outstanding Bangbu is a huge task, so the compensation is sure to satisfy. After completing specific stages in the event, proxies can obtain the new A-rank Bangbu Excalibur
Excalibur.
and Polychrome rewards.
Está muy lindo.
Right.
Está muy lindo.
Speaking of
Excalibur.
assessments, Seed, have you completed your simulated training assessment?
Let me guess. That means yes, I'm all done.
You can't get out of this one by speaking Bangbu. I'll personally coach you through the rest of your training plan.
In addition to Captain Magus, the proxies will also help you collect data. If you're ready, head to the version event Problem Soldier Boot Camp. In the simulation training this time, Seed or Orphe and Magus will fight enemies on a special battlefield.
Simulación de-
In combat, heading enemies will create
ataque,
a
es como un
knockback
ring.
effect, send enemies into the
Ah, pero
electric
tenemos que
fence on
mandarlo.
the
Ah, ya,
borders
ya.
of the
Sí, ya.
battlefield
Tenemos que
to
mandarlos
defeat them
fuera, ¿no?
faster.
You don't always fight alone on the battlefield. Use strategies and the environment wisely to claim victory.
As you progress through the simulation training, special enemies that can collide with other enemies upon being knocked back, explosive gas tanks, and other new mechanics will appear. Use your techniques to send enemies flying into each other and clear the field. This will make the battle environment even more complex to properly test the upper limits of your squad's capabilities.
Vamos, es un evento mecánico.
Super interesting. Such fun training should be left to Soldier 11 and Trigger.
Squad member Seed, don't even think of getting someone to do it for you.
With Captain Magus around, it doesn't seem like Miss Seed can get out of this one. After successfully completing the training, don't forget to claim polychromes and other rewards.
By the way, does anyone know what Mercury has been busy with recently?
Mercury.
We rarely ever see it if we're not
¿Será
on
que le
a
van a sacar
mission.
o sacar
Like a disco
más rápido a
ball
Mercury?
in the middle of the room.
Anyone got a translation?
I do. Actually, Mercury has managed to become the talk of the town recently in Bangbu circles thanks to his peculiar experiences. But not everyone had so many cool stories to share. I heard that there was this Cryboo who asked proxies for help to talk to an avocado at a party, and the topic? Well, it's the HIA's newest event, Spotlight Showdown.
Just to make small talk at offline gatherings? They should just use the strategies I devised for Orphe. Advanced Chit Chat Part 3 and Date Night Rendezvous Part 1.
Magus, there was no such thing.
Back to the mission. In this event, proxies can experience different themed battles every day, with different buffs. In addition, there are 2 stage difficulties proxies can challenge. During the event, there will also be special offensive stages where proxies can only use specific agents to fight powerful bosses. After completing these battles, proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards.
Apart from combat, are there any other interesting events?
Of course! In the new version, Paige is preparing a rave at Reverb Arena, but it quickly becomes evident that they need more people to help out.
If she calls the video store or Swabian Temple, she might find some help.
A brilliant idea, Miss Seed. Summoning Proxy Phaethon to participate in the version event Rhythm Rave will really get the party vibing. In the event, proxies need to press the music equipment at the right time to get the beat of the music in time with the rhythm. The more hits, the higher the rating for the stage.
Whoa! Isn't this
evento
someone's
rítmico.
Astro Yao?
That's right! All the songs Paige put together for this party are total classics. I trust everyone will recognize them when they hear them.
Nice.
In addition, you can get a name card and polychromes for completing the event.
Orphe, next time we get a break, I'll let you go to the rave. Just remember to get me earmuffs.
Yay! Roger that, Captain.
Speaking of, I also have something fun to share.
Hasta ahorita no veo ningún evento bueno,
I can't believe I can understand that. So you're saying that you're going treasure hunting after the program ends? Oh, so Miss Seed also saw that ad. Right. The treasure hunting ad said that whoever collects all the secret treasures can have one wish granted by ZZZ Studio with the value of up to 1 million dennies. In the new version event, Enna Treasure Hunt, proxies will start on this treasure hunting journey with Ellen and a Wanderer booth.
1 million dennies! That should be enough to buy plenty of limited edition Crimson Lotus Tyrant figures, right?
If you dare spend your dennies on something like that, I'll become a Crimson Lotus Tyrant!
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Finding these treasures will take quite a bit of effort. In the event, proxies need to use clues from photos to locate the treasures, take photos to record, and collect them. As for what interesting stories will arise from this, see for yourselves once the event begins, proxies. In addition, apart from polychromes, this event has 3 collectibles that proxies can choose from as a reward. You can choose any one collectible you like after completing the event, and the remaining unchosen collectibles will be available at ZZZ Studio right after. Those interested can go and redeem them there. Apart from finding these treasures, there's another way to get your wish granted. Pray to the great Sea God.
Is Mr. Z okay?
¿Otro evento de pesca?
Why so dramatic all of a sudden? But would that really work? Can I wish for a limited edition figurine?
My wish is to ignite the sea with flames!
Why not participate in a new version event, Wish Bottle Adrift, and try it out for yourself to see if it works? During the event, proxies can gain a wish
evento
bottle
de
for the
pesca.
first time
No.
they log in
Ah,
or
no.
consume battery each day. Write down your wishes in the wish bottle and throw
vamos.
it into the sea,
Que es el de
praying
gastar
for to see
películas
God's
y-
response.
Bueno,
After
gastar
throwing a
energía y
set
dan
amount of wish bottles,
una
proxies can
botella.
collect
Ya.
corresponding polychrome rewards.
I'll carefully write down my wish, just like I carefully water my flowers.
In the new version, Shuyu Defense Critical Node and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates.
This
¿Y ese
time,
enemigo?
not only are there new enemies for proxies to challenge,
¿Y ese
there will
enemigo?
also be a
Todo delicioso.
preset config function that'll let proxies swap teams far more conveniently.
Damn.
New commissions have also come in for routine
Oh,
cleanup
oh, oh, oh.
with Dawn's Bloom and
Nuevos discos. ¿Será uno para Sid y otro para quién? Regeneración de energía. Interesante. Incrementan 18 25 por 25 segundos. Ok.
and Moonlight Lullaby drive discs as
Moonlight Lullaby
rewards.
es
Complete the commissions to
interesante.
obtain them.
No
In
creo que sea
addition,
para ni uno de ellas
routine
dos.
cleanup and combat simulation double reward events will also be
Pero
back.
creo que voy a tener que
More
farmearlo.
time to boost your combat prowess.
That's right, Miss Seed. As we build new Eridu, there's not just new content. Renovations to previously released content have also been ongoing.
Let's take a look.
First, optimizations to Suibian Temple management. In the new version, proxies will no longer be sent elsewhere after entering the shop when checking where to obtain resources on the management interface.
Ok.
Exiting the interface will take you straight back to Suibian Temple.
Pero,
At the same time,
o sea,
when purchasing
yo lo que quiero
resources
son más
and
niveles
goods,
para el
the
templo
list will
porque,
fix
pues,
on showing the
ya
resources
no-
you're
ya estoy al
currently
máximo.
purchasing. The order will no longer get messed up from being refreshed when you exit.
Great! That'll make it easier to locate resources I need to keep things running smoothly.
Other changes are also coming to the management gameplay. In the craft menu, craftable items will be more clearly marked. When assigning craft bamboo, the bamboo that can most efficiently craft the corresponding item will also be displayed first.
ok, está bien.
So sending out the top
Para que escojas el bambú
bamboo is
correcto.
the most efficient strategy.
That's right!
Are there any changes to discoveries?
Yep. For those still working on restoring the temple, items that meet the requirements for discovery will be pinned at the top of the list. And upon unlocking the refinement function at
Pero
level
bueno, esto me imagino que va a
35,
ser
the
para los
discovery
que no
interface will open
tengan
directly
el
to
máximo
the
nivel, ¿no?
refinement tab.
Porque vamos,
Ooh, sounds like
Yo ya
things
compré
are
todo lo que
getting
tenía que comprar.
simplified.
That's correct. In addition, when proxies finish restoring Suibian Temple and reach level 45, the notification mark for undeployed adventure squads and shelves with no stock will no longer bother you on the primer tab of the compendium.
Perfect for perfectionists.
In fact, optimizations are being worked on for other such notifications too. You'll get to see them soon. Apart from Suibian Temple, the shortcut wheel's range of interaction has been expanded. Proxies can locate what they need faster. Map Trust event display has also been optimized. Now, when you want to see which agents are in a certain area, you no longer need to open that area up to
ok.
check the details.
Ya van a aparecer.
Instead,
Eso está
you can
bastante
check
bien.
agent locations
Así ya puedes ver
directly from the map
directamente quién
location
está
list. This
en qué
function
lugar.
can be disabled via the icon filter as well. The
lo
choice
puedes
is
activar.
in your hands, proxies.
No, pero
Not
¿para qué
only
quieres
that, but
activarlo?
the quick travel system
y también
will
el
also
quick.
display the agents at each
Oh.
location.
Eso está god, eso está god.
Which means it'll make it easier
Más
for
fácil encontrar a los
proxies to
agentes.
find me.
Well, you're not wrong. In addition, trust events have been upgraded to allow proxies to first choose which of the siblings to go for quality time or hangout
Oh.
invite. Meanwhile, the agent interface now has a hide button that can be used to hide agents you don't work with.
A cleaner interface makes things more convenient.
Apart from these interfaces, now have go for quality time or hangout invite. Meanwhile, the
La interfaz de agentes ahora tiene un interruptor para
agent
ocultar
interface
agentes.
now has a hide button that can be used to
Se ocultarán los agentes con los que no exista una colaboración.
hide agents you
Oh.
don't work with.
A cleaner interface makes things more
Más fácil
convenient.
Apart from these
tener tus
interface
personajes.
optimizations, we've added a W-engine recommendation function too. That way, proxies can check other players'
para
equipment
recomendar.
choices
Oh,
and
nice.
substitutes.
Implementing a flexible array of tactics is key to victory.
With more items to collect, the display stand is getting an expansion too. In the new version,
más
you'll be able to
juguetes.
place 20 collectibles.
A display stand that
Nice,
can hold
vamos a poner
20
más
items
juguetes.
at once. How awesome is that?
Reporting. I don't have one, Captain.
All right, I got it. I'll get you one if you do well in our next special training.
I really don't need one, Captain.
Now that we're nearing the end, we have even more good news to announce.
Bueno, noticias.
ZZZero and
Razer
Razer are collaborating to launch a set of peripherals themed around the great
El teclado
Miss
está muy bonito.
Fushimi Miyabi, including a
teclado
mouse,
está muy,
keyboard,
muy bonito.
mouse mat, and gaming chair.
Aunque a mí lo que me urge es una silla, pero no veo que tenga mucho soporte lumbar esa silla, ¿eh? Aunque está muy chingón. Pero así ha de estar de cara, ¿no? Pero el teclado me gusta un buen. El teclado me gusta
Now,
mucho.
Cut Through Chaos, the Razer and ZZZero collaboration set is available for pre-order today on the Razer official site. Stay tuned to our social media for more details
Uf,
and
qué
the
bonita que
newest
es.
intel. That's all for today's interview. Thank you, you two.
Fue bastante
you
corta y
three
no
for
hablaron
coming.
nada de los proxies, ¿eh?
4. Don't forget about Seed Senior.
All done.
Last but not least, thank you, Proxies, for watching the ZZZero special
bien,
program.
supongo.
For more stories about our 4 guests, let's experience them together on September 4th with
Hasta el 4 de
version
septiembre
2.2
vemos
of
la versión, la
ZZZero.
historia,
Do
todo.
not go gentle
Si
into
tirar
that
por sí o
good
no,
night.
que va a ser la primera. Ay. A ver. En cuanto a versión, yo creo que van a traer bastante buen lore, seguramente. Pero más o menos vamos viendo que si bien la historia va acompañada con los proxies, estamos viendo que también no les da miedo dejarlos de lado para que se vean otros personajes, ¿sabes? Eso no está mal. O sea, crea conexiones aparte que con los protagonistas. Eso está chido. En cuanto a los nuevos personajes que es Sid y Offie, lo que es Sid me gustaba desde el principio. Antes de que dijeran su diseño me gusta un chingo. Así que Sid me lo voy a pensar en serio. Orphy, lo siento, me gusta tu diseño, pero la cagaron completamente en tu actitud. Pudiste haber sido una magas y el arma simplemente podía haber hablado gracioso, ¿sabes? Pero no fue así. Ni modo. Así son los diseños y pues a mí no me toca decidir. Lamentablemente no me gusta su actitud de Orphy, así que la vamos a dejar pasar. En cuanto a reruns, Evelyn me llama la atención, pero yo creo que me voy a esperar porque... Y también, otra cosa que dijeron que iban a sacar otra Ambi rango S seguramente. Y yo espero que sea gratis, porque vamos, otra Ambi, no manches. O sea, o que sea, no sé, soporte o una Ambi stunner, no sé, que no sea atacante, por favor. O sea, yo sé que Ambi es cool y genial, pero que sea Ambi, no sé, de stun, ¿sabes? Estará muy chido. Así que bueno, eso sería todo por el día de hoy, chicos. Ya saben, si les gustó el video, denle like, suscríbanse y apliquen a la campanita para que les notifique de próximos videos y directos que haremos en el futuro. Estaremos siendo un poquito más seguido, espero, los streams. Ya saben que también apenas ayer hicimos un stream reaccionando memes, reaccionando videos. Vamos a hacer eso cada miércoles, creo yo. Hay que ser un poquito más consecutivos en eso. Hay que empezar a hacer horarios. Y me gustó hacer reacciones junto con ustedes, fue divertido. Y podemos hablar de contenido de los juegos en un futuro y todo eso. El miércoles básicamente va a ser para hablar. Y bueno, eso sería todo, chicos. Nos vemos para la próxima versión. Ya saben, digan en los comentarios si van a tirar por alguna de las dos. Ya saben mi respuesta. Y vamos a estar esperando el Dream Marketing de los próximos personajes, porque igual va a ser el punto clave para decidir si tirar o no. Así que vámonos, chicos. Bye.